and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am about to go on another trip which I'm so excited about. This time I'm going to Thailand, Malaysia and Singapore. It's been about a month since my India trip, which was so much fun. I did the women's expedition with Intrepid and I loved it so much that I just went and booked another Intrepid trip. This one will be a little bit different. It is about the same amount of time. It's 2 weeks long. It's not a women's expedition this time, and it's also an 18 to 35 group. So it'll be a really different vibe, different kind of country. We're going from Bangkok and then heading down south through Malaysia and then ending in Singapore. So I'm gonna fly into Bangkok tomorrow, fly home from Singapore. I'm gonna take you along for the journey as well and see how we go. Group trip number 2, another big solo flight. Really exciting. So we'll see how we go on this one. And then I will be back for about 10 days, I think. And then Jade and I are heading out on a very exciting Europe trip. So excited. It's my big year of travel. I'm finally living my dreams. I've saved and worked so hard for this year, and I actually didn't expect that this is what my year was gonna look like, but I'm so excited. I've also got a couple trips later in the year. I booked some really cheap, good deal flights with Jetstar to South Korea at the end of the year, and that's gonna be my first like proper solo trip. I went to New Zealand solo, but this will be like new country, haven't been before, don't speak the language, different culture type things. So I'm very excited. Yeah, I'm just gonna take you along on all my adventures. It's like my gap year, my big year of crazy fun, and yeah, let's see how we go.
Please do not smoke throughout the flight.
Hello and welcome to Thailand. Oh my god, I'm so tired. That was the best flight I've ever been on. It was literally an empty flight. There was probably like 20 or 30 people in my entire section, so I got to just lie down the whole time, which was so much fun. And then I got a car which took me into the city. It took about half an hour. I think it's 11 o'clock time here, but it's about 1 AM Sydney time, so I'm really tired. 10-hour flight, but really good. It was super budget. I went with Air Asia and there was no food or entertainment or anything, but like it was an empty flight, so it was totally fine. It went really quickly. And then I've just checked into, I think it's Life in Bangkok. They've put me in this room with 2 beds so that I can stay in it for tonight and tomorrow night. And then early in the morning tomorrow, I'm going out to do my day trip, which I'm excited about. And then tomorrow night, I've got my group meeting, so we'll meet everyone, which will be very exciting. And yay, it's really hot. It's like sweating as soon as I stepped out of the airport, but exciting, it's gonna be fun. I also need to know if this is normal because I've never seen this before. We have our toilet in here and then the shower's in there, so you can only have one closed at a time, and then the basin is here. Interesting. First full day in Thailand today, and it's just after 6 AM. I have to go figure out how I'm going to get to this place to start my tour. I was looking at the trains last night, and the train that I need to catch, the first one starts at 6:47 and gets in at 6:54, but I need to be there between 6:45 and 7, like before 7 because it leaves at 7. I haven't decided if I'm going to do that, try to do that. I'll go to the station and sort that out, or just get like a Grab, an Uber. They are equally scary to me. This is my first decision making. I can't even make a decision. I'm just gonna see what happens. So hopefully we get there.
Guys say crab, and this is for greeting. You also can see vanilla.
So I did end up catching a Grab and it was completely fine. I'm glad I didn't have to worry about the subway. First stop, we took the bus about 2 hours out of Bangkok and ended up at the floating markets where we were on this boat for maybe half an hour. I booked the tour through Klook and it was really good. Pretty big group, but they split us up into groups of 6 for the boat, and I was put with these other girls from the Philippines and we were having good chat and it was really fun. On the boat though, I was like bartering with this lady to get some magnets and she wanted 300 baht and I put it down to 100 baht, but because I was just in India I was using the conversion from Australian dollars to rupees, so I was like, oh yeah, 100 baht, that's fine, until I realized that that's actually like $4 and it was a lot more expensive than I expected, but it's okay. The markets are very cool and definitely a must do when you're in Bangkok as a little day trip. We also walked through the market and got some lunch. My first pad thai of the trip was delicious before heading back on the bus over to the train market. I think this is similar to in Vietnam how there's the train street, so everyone kind of just lines up, the shops all close everything away, and then the train goes through very very slowly, but it is such a surreal experience going through. And you can literally touch the train if you want to. Obviously you shouldn't. I paid about 100 baht to sit here for the first round, and then the second time the train went back through, I just went and stood up down the other end of the tracks to watch it standing. Walked around a little bit more, got this delicious watermelon smoothie, and then they dropped us back at the island there.
They just dropped us off in this random place now.
That was such a fun little day trip. Really fun. There were these girls that I ended up hanging out with on the boat, which was cool, from the Philippines, and they were a good vibe. Yeah, it was just a fun little day trip. I'm absolutely wrecked now. It's about 3 o'clock now because I've been awake for so long. I just got back to my room. For some reason they dropped us off so far away, and then I was just in the Grab for like 40 minutes and I felt really bad for the driver because the traffic was so bad. But back at the room now. Got 3 hours until my meeting. My roommate hasn't checked in yet, so not sure what's going on there, but just gonna chill for a little bit, decompress. I'm actually really hungry, but I've got some sticky rice that I bought before takeaway and didn't eat. My brain feels like dead, but having a really good time. I feel like I was born to solo travel. I'm just like telling everyone I'm solo traveling, but I've literally one day of solo travel. Anyway, I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Okay, I've just been chilling in the room for the past couple of hours because I've been so tired. I'm about to go downstairs to the welcome meeting to meet everyone, and I'm nervous, but excited. Let's go. The welcome meeting went really good last night, and then this morning I just went down to 7-Eleven across the street to get some stuff for breakfast. Got this little coffee that is like the ones in Japan, which is delicious, and also this little banana milk, which I'd just seen heaps of reels about and thought looked good, so I thought I would try that out. Crab stick and mayonnaise and ham mayonnaise sandwich, and from the Fruit Lady. Day 1 of the tour. We are going to the temples today, which should be fun, but just getting a little bit of breakfast before we pack up. And then tonight we have the overnight train, which shouldn't be as bad as India. The temple is so beautiful. It's like all mosaic-y and colourful and pretty. After the temples, we took the ferry over to the other side where we got to explore the markets for a little bit and grab some lunch. So, update, I'm about to get on the overnight train. We are at the station in Bangkok and heading to Koh Samui, the island, tomorrow, which is so exciting. Just got some delicious pad thai and watermelon smoothie for dinner, and then the train I think is about 2 hours away still. And that will get, I think it's the 12 hours or 11 hours on the train. Today was really cool. We went to the temple. It was so hot, like super humid here. The food here is so good. The mango is to die for. The pad thai is so good. The smoothies are amazing. And yeah, Thailand is really cool. So I'm just trying to find a bathroom now, but I'm loving it. It's so good. And then tomorrow we'll get to go swim in the ocean, and it's gonna be fun. The Thai sleeper trains have nothing on the India sleeper trains. It's 5-star service here. They come and make your bed for you. Also, I'm on the bottom bunk, which is good because it's like double the size of the top bunk. So I feel like I'm gonna have a really good sleep. We're on the overnight train and it's better than India. But yeah, time to go to sleep. We're about to get on our ferry over to Koh Samui Islands. Hello! Thought I would do another quick update. We got off the overnight train this morning around 6:30, had breakfast, and then got a train over to the ferry port. Then from the ferry we ended up in Koh Samui, and it is so beautiful. I think it's Thailand's second largest island and very, very famous and beautiful. And it's so nice to be like on the water now, so very, very good. We did a little bit of sightseeing. We went to a temple, we went to a waterfall, really beautiful, and then came back and checked into our hotel, had showers, everything, and then we are about to head out to dinner, going to this nice restaurant tonight. So we're in Koh Samui for 2 nights and then off on the next adventure, which I can't even remember what it is. Still going really good. Good morning. The place we went for dinner last night was so cool. We were literally like in the back of jeeps going up the steepest hill ever. And I had a really, really cool views over the whole like island, which was really, really fun. Some margaritas, had some green curry, which was delicious. And yeah, it's just a really good vibe. This morning we are going to the elephant sanctuary, which will be fun.
Okay, this one? What is that? Yeah, salt. Salt is a normal salt, and then we put the salt in here, everyone. In here. Okay. You cover the rice a little bit, and then you take the butter off the leaf. Okay, you roll it a little bit. Then make it hot. You roll it again. And then put this out first, and then shake a little bit. Yeah. Perfect.
Yes, thank you. Thank you.
Oh no. Explosion.
If you don't mind, can you make the last one?
Of course.
Everything banana, 6 banana.
6 bananas.
Yes, 6 banana. In one sushi.
Yes.
Okay, I think. And sweet.
Like that?
Like a pyramid.
Ah, yeah.
Easy for wrap. Okay. Yes. Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you. After we made all the sushi for the elephants, we got to go feed it to them, but this guy didn't really like the banana leaves, so we had to just pull it apart and just give him the rice and bananas. More please, yum 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 yum. Look at the view. What a day! Oh my god. I spent the morning at the elephant sanctuary and then went down to the beach when we got back. And the water was like almost too warm, so warm. But the beach was beautiful. And then lay on the beach for a bit in the sun. And then went to the pool for a bit. And then I just went for a Thai massage, which was definitely an experience. 300 baht, but now I just feel like I don't even know what day it is, but got dinner soon and it's been a pretty good day. This is a live taste testing of durian. Durian? Is that how you say it? It's like creamy.
Yeah, very creamy. Yeah.
And stringy.
I feel you.
And it's not terrible.
It's not terrible. This is like, it's quite right.
Yeah.
If you eat like outside more harder and inside soft, that's paradise.
Not bad,
Yeah.
but the mango is the best. Today was a very fun day. We had the elephants in the morning and it was really cool. They're an ethical elephant sanctuary and it just felt really good and like they knew what they were doing, and obviously having it open to the public is like a little bit performative in a way, but it felt like a really good place to go and it was really nice. We got to prepare food for the elephants and feed them and it was really good. And then we went out for dinner just then. We went to the food markets, which are really cool. Had lots of pork buns, bought some more mango, which is delicious, tried durian. Yeah, we had a really good time on Koh Samui. I would definitely come back here. It's a really nice place to stay and pretty affordable, like definitely more expensive, but from Australia, obviously quite cheap. Tomorrow morning we are up and doing the reverse back to the mainland, so we're getting on the boat and then a bus from Phrom Lok we're staying in, and it's a homestay, so it'll be a little bit more local and cool. It's definitely going to be a different kind of experience, but it's been really good so far, so looking forward to whatever's coming up. Just arrived at our homestay in Phrom Lok and they've cooked up this delicious lunch for us. Maybe not exactly what we were after. Our homestay in Phrom Lok was so beautiful. We got to be part of the community and we all cooked dinner together, made some desserts together, and then after dinner we did some batik painting, which I'd never done before but is actually really fun. You start by drawing in pencil on fabric a design and then you use hot wax to outline the design, and then once you've outlined it you use different coloured dyes to fill in the spaces. And it turns out really cool. I was really happy with mine. I feel like now I know how to do it, so I'd love to have another turn of it just to try and figure out and do it better. But I really enjoyed this little activity. It was really fun. We actually had a great sleep in our little homestay. We had these futons on the floor and then we went back to the main village for our breakfast before heading on bikes for a 16-kilometer bike ride through the village. I can't tell you the last time I was on a bike, but first up we went to this mushroom farm and we got to pick the mushrooms, which was really cool. I'd never seen them grown like this before. We cycled around for a little bit longer. I was actually really loving it. It was really nice and flat and a good easy ride and so beautiful with the scenery. And then we went to this local family's house who makes these brooms, which was amazing, and we got to watch her in action and she showed us how she makes them. We then got back on the bikes and rode out to this beautiful fruit farm where we got to try sava, which is a kind of Southeast Asian fruit that you can only get here. What's it called? Salad? Salad? Salad. It's the sour one.
That was pretty good. Yeah, the sour is so good. I had one, thank you.
After the fruit farm, we were back on the bikes, headed out to a temple. This one was really beautiful and it had 250 plus stairs to get up to the top, which most of us did. and it was very hot, let me tell you that. The views were very beautiful though, so it was definitely worth the trek up all of the stairs because we got to see this and the beautiful temple up the top as well, which was really, really cool. Just walked up 245 stairs and I'm not a stair girl. Now we have to walk all the way back down. And I count them as you're going up, which is good and bad. Cool though. This afternoon I think we're heading towards Krabi and going to be a little snorkeling day tour tomorrow, which will be good. Good morning from beautiful Krabi, woohoo! Today we have a day trip to the Phi Phi Islands. We're up bright and early so that we can beat all the crowds. This tour is so amazing. We're split into 2 groups on a boat and they're taking us around to all the islands. We get like an hour at each of the islands and we get to go to Maya Bay, which is the Insta famous bay, which we're really excited about. It is such a beautiful day. It was super rainy yesterday, so we were worried that it wouldn't be as nice, but it's really good. So excited to just spend the day in the water. It'll be amazing. Our stop here is Maya Bay, which is the Insta famous place. It is so beautiful. You can't swim here, but it is worth it just for the beautiful untouched views here. So stunning. I honestly couldn't get over how beautiful and blue and clear the water was here. This is exactly what you would expect from Thailand and amazing, amazing, amazing. My highlight of this day was jumping off the boat. Look how beautiful it looks. The water was so warm. I don't think I've ever jumped off a boat before, so this was really fun. It was giving Europe summer. So pretty, just really nice and so refreshing to jump in the water after it's been so hot and humid. And then here's me and my friend Maria doing another jump because we just wanted to keep jumping in because it was so much fun. We made one more brief stop here at the Monkey Island. We weren't allowed to go on because obviously monkeys are quite territorial and a little bit scary, but very cool. And then had a quick snorkel before heading to this stunning beach for our lunch and another little swim. It was honestly the perfect day. I would highly recommend doing a Phi Phi Islands day trip if you are ever in Thailand, in southern Thailand. So worth it. Back in Krabi, we only had one night here, so we went down to the beach and saw this amazing fire show. This is just a free show that they always do every night, and then you can tip them if you enjoy it. We had our final dinner in Thailand at the Last Fisherman's Bar, which was just on the water, and it was a great little spot to eat. Had some yummy curry and I'm really going to miss this Thai food. It's so delicious. I went and bought some elephant pants because I feel like you can't leave Thailand without getting some elephant pants, which I'll show you. They just feel really nice and soft and good. And I got an ice cream. Everyone's gone out to the bar, but I was feeling really tired and I don't really go out that much, so I just came back to the hotel after I bought my pants and the ice cream. Tomorrow morning we're up early again. We have a really big travel day tomorrow, I think 8 to 10 hours in the bus as we're heading down to Malaysia. I think the first stop is Penang, but I could be wrong. But yeah, we're in a minibus to the Malaysian border and then we're swapping to a big bus with all of us, so it'll be a nice relaxing day after a few really busy days. I think we're about halfway through the trip now. I really have enjoyed Thailand. I think my favorite part was the food. The food was just so good. Like for dinner tonight I had a Penang curry. For dinner last night I had a massaman curry. Had a spicy green curry the other day. Lots of pad thai, lots of fresh mango, pineapple, watermelon. Like food is just so bloody good. Thailand might be my new favorite country. I definitely am keen to come back because it's been really good. But yeah, love Thailand. And next time we see you, we'll be in Malaysia.